The woman in the doorway stares directly into your eyes. You can practically feel her simmering irritation washing over you. The back of your brain starts to boil and you realize she's trying to dissolve your mind.
Oh, God.
Hey, Scarlet Hollow. I'm Cable He's Time. We're still in the library because this is probably the majority of this chapter, I assume. We're researching the history of Scarlet Hollow, and we're currently on the book we read last episode about Appalachian folklore. Appalachian folk monsters. Wampus Cat sounds like they could be mountain lions. I'm pretty sure it's just a mountain lion the dog told me a few episodes ago.
That definitely is just mountain lions.
It's just a mountain lion. The Wampus Cat sounds like they could be mountain lions, voiced like a woman crying out somewhere between person size and cat size. It's probably, look at her. She's like, I told you it's not a mountain lion.
Kaneeka's like,
Kaneeka's like, I told you, dumbass. Sounds like we've been over this. Definitely, they are 100% mountain lions. Yeah, fist bump. Kaneeka, you know there are no mountain lions up here. I thought you were supposed to be a skeptic. God, it's obviously a cryptid that no one else has been able to find.
The dog told me it was a mountain lion.
Oh, Stella, one of these days you'll trust us, says Gretchen the dog. Everyone else knows what's up. Poor Stella. She's also wearing a shirt that says Ghost Tracks, by the way. I don't know what that's about. Yeah. Apparently it's a place, I guess. San Antonio, Texas. I guess there's a place called Ghost Tracks. Something about a car.
Apparently.
With handprints on it? Ghost handprints? This ghost car?
Might have heard of that, actually. Hold on.
Yeah, pull that up, Jamie. But the myths are old, right? Mountain lions didn't go extinct in the Appalachian that long ago. Those legends just haven't died off yet. I told you, mountain lions are a myth, says Stella, getting really hard, like curling up her fists like Arthur. Almost every cryptid can be tracked down to either a hoax or someone getting confused about a perfectly normal animal, sometimes both. Bigfoot, for instance, started as a prank. Then folks saw bears walking around on their hind legs and got freaked out, and now here we are. Hey, Kaneeka, finally, someone here who makes sense is what I'm trying to say. And the dog, I guess the dog is also making sense. The dog makes more sense than you, Stella, god dang. You'll eat those words when I get the first clear footage of Bigfoot, says Stella. If you manage that, I will print out a piece of paper that says Bigfoot isn't real and literally eat it, I promise you. I'm holding you to it.
Yeah, the Ghost Tracks thing is like a urban legend where apparently there was like a train hit a bus with kids in it, and if you like park your car on the train tracks, they'll push you off of it. Okay. Supposedly.
Like through your car, they'll push you specifically out of it?
No, they'll like push your car off the train tracks.
No, they'll just grab you by the throat and like shove you through your car, and you'll be like, wow, I guess ghosts are real when you hit the other side of the street. Hey, do you think ditchlings are Tommyknockers? Do you think Wayne is a Tommyknocker? My mom used to tell me that Talipo's story. I'd totally forgotten about it. Let's move on.
They could be the Tommyknockers.
I guess we'll do all of these. Which one? Do you think the ditchlings are Tommyknockers?
Yeah, the first one.
What with the whole warning thing? Man, Kaneeka's skeptical as fuck about that. Yeah. Good thought, but Tommyknockers live in mines. That's like their whole... There's a mine here, Stella.
Yeah.
I'm gonna write it down, though, for my next YouTube video. Tommyknockers are literally just the sounds that happen when a bunch of rocks and wood are about to collapse. Kaneeka's like super... Yeah, cool. I'm glad Kaneeka's here. I'm not the only one who's pointing this stuff out. Are they? She says, smiling, but then just dead-facing, squinting her in the face. Are they? Are they the sound of mysterious creatures pounding on the rocks and spore beams with hammers to cause collapse? Or are they aliens? You don't know.
They could be aliens.
There's simply no way to know if they're aliens or possibly just chupacabras, maybe. There's simply no way to know. We can go... There's an end to the mine, you realize. If we go down, there's nothing in there. There's nothing in there. My mom used to tell me that creepy-ass Talipo story. I totally forgotten about it. My mom used to tell me about it. It scared me so bad I didn't eat soup for years. Okay, I thought a monster might try and dig it out of my stomach if I... What the f*** are you talking about? Did they mention soup during the story?
Because they cooked the tail into soup.
Did they say soup? I thought they just said they ate it, and that was it.
No, it was soup.
I can't believe that I could have enjoyed Tailipo's soup this whole time, but it turns out that there isn't actually Tailipo, and it would have been safe. But how do they make the soup? Says Stella, glaring at you. You're like, oh my god. Haha, I love that one. There's this old chimney in the woods that I used to think was the chimney from Tailipo. The one, I'm probably pronouncing that super wrong. Tailipo is probably how you say it.
Yeah.
The one that was left after the thing did whatever it did. Now, I know that's just because chimneys don't burn down and wooden houses do. That doesn't mean it's not the chimney from Tailipo, Kaneeka, you fucking idiot. God.
Stella, just every time.
I've camped out there a couple times and seen some pretty spooky stuff. There was this one time I heard a twig branch and I couldn't see an animal. I was like, oh my god, it was a ghost Tailipo. From space.
What do you think about it, Gretchen?
It was a mountain lion. With this face and that tone, it was a mountain lion. Yeah, I watched that video. You saw raccoons. You're gonna get rabies one of these days chasing after wildlife. You should seriously stop doing that, actually, Stella.
Rabies is real bad.
It's really bad. What can I say? I like to live on the edge. You ever see that video of the person, like, human that had rabies, like, in the late stages from, like, the 50s or something? It's really scary because rabies is really rough.
It also, like, if you don't get the shot for it really soon, it's like 100% fatal almost.
It's not 100%. Some people have survived, but it's extremely rare.
Yeah.
It's basically 100. It's basically they just write you off as dead if you start showing symptoms. Basically.
It's also like basically a zombie virus.
I wouldn't go that far.
It's like it's close. It's not like exactly, but
weird that happened, by the way. A virus that makes you like violent and attack people to spread it.
Yeah.
Man, nature's wild. Why don't you make a video about that, Stella? That's pretty f***ed up and scary. Just a video about rabies. You don't have to look for like cryptids. There's scary stuff in real life. Let's move on. It says Instagram. We should check out the mines. Maybe, yeah. I think we should not head to the woods. Why don't we just help look for Rosalina? What do y'all think remains?
So this is probably choosing what the rest of the episode is going to be.
Yeah, I want to look at the mines, but I also... I don't really care about Rosalina, to be honest. She could just be like at a boyfriend's house.
Something spooky could have happened to her, though.
Or she could just be at the arcade. I don't fucking care. I kind of want to look at the mines.
Yeah, we can go look at the mines.
I feel like if we go to the woods, we're just going to find more ditchlings.
Yeah.
We can ask them what they think, but then they're just going to choose for us.
Yeah.
Remaining silent is what a loser would do. What a little loser hiding behind their nerd glasses would do. I just want to read my books, you say, Scritching the cat.
Yeah, let's go look at the mines.
We're going to the mines. We should check out the mines between Wayne and the old club. Maybe we could convince the Tabitha something's going on too, and she can join our little clique. Just kind of go out looking for monsters in between her work hours. The old claps and the fact that the whole town's practically been built around them, it seems like the smartest place to start. Good idea. I've always heard the mines were real. There's an awful lot of mines-related stuff in my notes. We can poke around, find out if anyone's seen anything weird. Also, perhaps we can connect with the dwarves that I'm pretty sure are living down there, she says.
She lives in a mining town, but doesn't believe in mines.
That's not real. I've never seen this. It's just a hoax. The government wants you to believe that the mines are real. She's like super conspiratorial. Just to clarify, you two are suggesting we go to question some of the miners, right? We are not poking around unprepared in the actual mines, right? Hey, yo.
That does sound like a terrible idea.
I know the owner. I'll just find the foreman that works under her and have him, hey, did you know my family owns this? Can you please just show me around? I'm visiting.
Yeah.
I really appreciate it. My aunt died. I say for sympathy points, like poking my index fingers together and looking sad. Right? Says Kaneeka.
Stella's like, I really want to just go explore the mines, though.
I mean, I kind of also just want to go explore the mines. Yeah, totally, 100%. I would never. We don't even have a good reason to go down there. Good. Let's f***ing keep it that way, she says, like grabbing her by the shirt.
Shaking her a little bit.
You know how I feel about mines. I promise, Neeks. Okay. We're just going to... Is that really necessary, given her a shortened version of the name?
I guess.
We're just going to question some of the mind. I guess she called Tabitha Tabby, so I guess it's just her thing.
Yeah, I guess it's just the thing she does.
And if that questioning gives us a good reason to poke around, say, a cool abandoned coal mine, then we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Maybe camp down there, question mark, exclamation point.
Is it abandoned? There are people who work there.
Tabitha goes there every day. Wait, is it abandoned? What the, what? Excuse, Tabitha goes there every day. What is she up to?
Yeah. There are miners who work there currently.
Yeah, Wayne is supposed to be a miner, right?
Yeah.
That's presumably, given his attire. You can cross that bridge when we come to it. I'm not going underground. That's spooky and cold and scary. There might be a giant spider or dwarves.
No, or both. Fighting each other.
Spider dwarves, watch out. I'm just messing with you. We'll stick to the surface. Gonna go down there. There's gonna be just dark spawn coming out of it. Oh no.
Heck.
Yeah, and hopefully we can find out what's wrong with Wayne while we're at it. Little ditchling.
Yeah.
Maybe Tabitha can help us out, exclamation point, looking at them with a smile and neither of them reciprocate.
Yeah.
Hopefully this will mean I get a chance to get to know Tabitha a little better. I'm sure Tabitha's this game really wants me to mention Tabitha right now. I'm sure Tabitha's going to love that we're snooping around. That's the one I'd pick because she's super not going to like it. All right, well, let's try and stay under the radar. Awesome, let's roll. Autobots, remain silent. Maybe Tabitha can help us out. Which one should we go? I kind of want to say Tabitha can help us out. I want to get her in the gang. I want to get her involved.
Yeah, they're probably going to shoot that down, but yeah.
Maybe Tabby can help us out, guys. I saw her eat her morning mac and cheese. She's probably docile right now. Ha! No. I don't think she'd be super jazzed to see any of us snooping around the mines. I can't imagine what she'd do if we actually bothered her while she's trying to run the place. I thought you said it was abandoned. She does get a little grumpy when she's at work. I thought you said it was abandoned.
Don't worry about
Are
it.
you guys just is this just like a prank? Are you guys messing with me? She gets grumpy at work.
We get up there and it's just completely empty.
Tabitha's just like in the office area, just like playing solitaire by herself. I'm pretty sure snark is that girl's baseline level of existence. Chatting over dinner might be a better way to get to know her. I really hope that once we get to know Tabitha, her smile gets better.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
If you're okay eating boxed mac and cheese.
I mean, if she lets me, I've only had peanut butter and jelly so far.
I would be if she let me eat it. You say, twiddling your thumbs.
Yeah.
You can sneak around the mines, no problem. I'll make sure to keep my eyes peeled for her. She won't even know we were there. I brought my stealth field generating belt, everybody. You guys thought I was lying with this episode of my YouTube channel. Look at us going out on a caper together. I missed this.
A caper.
I missed it too, they say, before making out. I mean, sure, it's not under the best circumstances, but I've been so wrapped up in running the store, I didn't realize how much I missed being able to hang out with you. Though there is something missing. It's that friend that Stella called that gave her like some weird bad news we didn't know about.
Oh yeah, the other friend.
Reese's Pieces. I really missed that dude. I can't believe how long it's been since we've seen each other. Have you seen him lately? Nope. I've tried to plan stuff, but he's been too sick. I didn't realize it was getting so bad. That poor guy. You know, we could just pop over and surprise him. I bet he would f***ing love whatever that's gonna be.
Yeah.
He seemed excited to meet Instagram. Maybe we'll finally get him to leave his little cave.
Oh yeah, that is true. He did say he wanted to meet us.
Well, she kind of said it. She said, I'll bring her over later if you want.
Yeah.
He's probably like, okay, whatever, fine. I gotta go back on my chemotherapy now, thank you. Hell yeah, watch your goddamn mouth. Let's do it. Gretchen's like, do we really have to? All right, let's roll out, Autobots.
I guess we're doing that before we go to the mines.
This is gonna be a longer episode than I thought it was going to be. We might have a few extra episodes of this one.
Yeah.
See ya, Oscar. We'll let you know if we run into Rosalina. She's probably going to be there making out with Reese. Thanks, guys. I'll keep y'all posted. We're just going to leave these 2 scones here. This isn't permission to eat it, Oscar. We're going to be back later, probably. Reese's home stands at the edge of the forest wall, an isolated buffer cushioning the rest of the town from an unending wilderness. You know I have a leash, right? Gretchen says.
Yeah.
Reese, it's Stella. I brought some buddies too. Look at this. Poor Gretchen. Is that a Batman logo on your belt? Your like midriff belt? Kaneeka?
It does look like a Batman logo.
Oh boy. Shh, not so loud. He's still sleeping. Can I help you with something? The woman in the doorway stares directly into your eyes. You can practically feel her simmering irritation washing over you. The back of your brain starts to boil and you realize she's trying to dissolve your mind.
Oh God.
Hi, Dr. Kelly. We were wondering if it would be okay if Reese would come hang out. Thank you for breaking your eye contact with me, Kaneeka. I'll survive another day. Nothing strenuous, we promise.
We're just gonna go poke around in a possibly abandoned mine.
That'd be real good. His wheelchair will maybe make it. I'm not going to wake him up. If he's sleeping, he probably needs it. Should we really be bothering your friend, Stella? He sounds like he's sick. He should probably just rest. Whatever you two have planned is probably beyond what he... Why don't you just fucking FaceTime him on your phone and include him that way? He can give us input and not actually have to go.
I don't know if we'd get any reception in a mine, though.
Record it and bring it back to him. And then we can just like
I guess.
hole up here and talk about it. You can give us insight. We can leave him books to study while we go exploring and we can come back. I mean, that'd probably be boring for him, but also he's sick. So
Yeah.
Whatever you two have planned is probably beyond what he can manage right now anyways. Oh no, poor Reese. He's just in pieces, his mom says. It's just been so long since either of us have gotten the chance to hang out with him. I'm sure he and Instagram would get along super well too. Instagram, you say? Keep that extra bonus cancer out of here, she says, pulling a gun.
Oh no, don't mention us. She'll turn the gaze back on us.
Oh no, my brain! Street Smart lie. We got a Street Smart option. We're just going for a light walk, and I've heard some such great things. I don't want to risk his health.
Yeah.
Why'd you pick Street Smart, mother hecker? Hi, I'm Instagram.
Helpful.
Then the conversation ends, and that's the end of the sequence.
She just like, she just turns around and closes the door in our face.
Closes it without even letting us finish the sentence. Vivian's kid? Stella, if Reese is that sick, we shouldn't be dragging him along on it. That's actually honestly true.
Yeah.
I don't want to shut this down because I feel like they're trying to include him because he's sick, and it sounds like he's really sick.
Yeah.
But, I mean, if he's really sick, we probably shouldn't drag him to a mine.
Well, we could
hi, I'm Instagram, Vivian's kid. Just introduce ourselves. That's pretty neutral, yeah. I know who you are.
Ooh.
The way she avoids looking at you to avoid boiling your brain any further as she speaks makes you feel like you've done something wrong, even though you're pretty sure you've done nothing at all. Maybe it's just the fact that you can't remember what you did. You also can't remember math after that first session, so...
What was our aunt telling people about us? Oh
I'm
my
gonna
God.
sassily twist my ass at you and leave.
Yeah.
Reese's mom turns back to the house, sighing. Sorry, I know that was a little rude. You just want to hang out with Reese, and he misses both of you too. Dr. Kelly, she's a doctor, I just noticed. Oh, my brain!
Yeah.
She's got us in her laser vision.
Oh, only half of it, though. It's okay.
And she closes. She knows she's got that power. She sighs again as if deciding whether to finish her thought. That's why she keeps her eyes closed so much. She's like, look, I know Cyclops. He keeps his eyes closed when he doesn't have those goggles. You know what I mean?
She's also got some like ruby sunglasses.
I forgot them because I didn't expect someone to bang on our door out here in the fucking woods. He's usually feeling his best around mid-afternoon. Why don't you come over tomorrow? We can have some supper and y'all can hang out for a bit. I don't my brain. I don't promise it'll be perky, but I'm sure it'll brighten his spirits to see you two again. And I suppose you can come to Instagram. That would be great. I can bring a side dish. Maybe deviled eggs? Does he still eat those? No, eggs are a little much for him. They don't settle well. You can leave the cooking to me. I know what he can handle. Boiled cabbage. Boiled cabbage is what he can handle.
Boiled cabbage and more boiled cabbage.
Boiled cabbage with a side of boiled cabbage.
And boiled cabbage juice.
You guys can bring boiled cabbage if you'd like. Okay, I'll bring soda then. I said boiled cabbage. That's not... Okay, yes, fine. You can bring soda to season the cabbage with. Nothing's with caffeine, ginger ale preferably. Oh, and leave the dog at home.
Hey, rude.
She might cheer him up. You know, they have those therapy dogs and no dogs. He might remember what meat tastes like and not be able to control himself. Why, I never. The absolute gall, says Gretchen the dog. Thanks so much, Dr. Kelly. We'll stop bothering you now. See you later. Dr. Kelly nods in acknowledgement and fades away. Quickly shutting the door, the sounds of several locks clicking into place can be heard from within. Also, two suspicious clicks that sounds like a shotgun being cocked.
That seems a little far, Dr. Kelly.
This game's trying to make it real hard to meet Reese, damn.
Yeah.
God, that woman makes me so nervous. I remember she used to be so nice and carefree when we were kids. She always had the best stickers when we had to get our shots. Maybe she's just stressed about a Reese. She also had these little suckers. She'd just give it to him and be like, you were a good little patient. And I'd be like, nom, 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 nom.
Yeah.
Stella, focus. Or maybe she's just nice to kids. Now that we're adults, she thinks we're a waste. Ew, gross, she says, looking at full-grown humans. Either way, I guess it's just the three of us. You gonna drive? We walked here, Stella. God, oh my God. Yeah, sorry, I don't like the thought of going up there without the van. The van? The mystery van?
The mystery machine?
Cool, I'll take my shortcut then. It shouldn't take long for me to get there.
We even have a talking dog.
Oh my God. Don't worry, I won't be offended if you'd rather ride with Kaneeka. I'm sure you're probably sick of the woods. Either way works for me. All right, Stella, what is actually up with you in cars? Ride with Kaneeka, walk with Stella. Hey, yo, what's going on with you in cars?
Yeah.
The mines have got to be a ways off, right? Don't worry about it, Instagram. There's a lot of junk in the back of my van. It gets a little tight with more than two people.
I feel like we shouldn't let Stella walk through the woods by herself.
We've also spent the most time with Stella, though, and we could get to know Kaneeka if we go with riding with her. It's also daytime, and we made it through the woods without the ditchlings bothering us. And that was at, like, midnight.
I guess they're supposedly harmless, even though we watched them kill a guy, but, you know.
Again, that could have been self-defense.
Yeah.
Because they didn't, like, grab the gun from him. They just tilted the barrel up, and he shot himself.
I guess we can ride with Kaneeka.
Understand that if we pick Stella, we also get to hang out with Gretchen.
That is true.
But we haven't spent any isolated time with Kaneeka. We've spent a lot of time with Stella so far.
Yeah.
Kaneeka and her f***ing hat. Give me your hat, Kaneeka.
And her Batman belt buckle.
Her possibly Batman-inspired belt buckle, unless that's some kind of anime thing. I don't know.
It could just be a bat.
It could also just be a bat, but that would be less interesting.
Yeah, let's ride with Kaneeka.
All right, I'm gonna ride with Kaneeka because my legs are tired. See you at the mines. Goodbye. You have the Gretchen. He'll just kill whatever tries to eat you.
Yeah.
I want to look at her keys. What the look at her crazy ass, mystical ass keys she has here. You see that?
Yeah.
I wonder what that opens. Probably her like regular ass house. I didn't want the key to look like that. My mom made it like that. She just insisted. It's like, oh my God, Mom, please stop.
It's probably also some anime stuff.
Kaneeka is a careful driver, driving at a steady 25 miles per hour in a 45 zone, but her old van still bumps around on the mountain roads. Thanks for indulging us on that little diversion. Reese's mom is scary. I don't think either Stella or I have seen the guy outside of his house for years. I've seen him in person maybe 5 or 6 times in as many years. Come to think of it, I don't even know if he's still alive. Every time I call him, it sounds like his mom's pretending to be him. Weird. And that was always in his house. And with his mom right there, his mom sounds like a kind of weirdo helicopter parent.
Yeah, that's a little strange.
No one even knows what he's sick with. Momitis, it sounds like. That sort of isolation can't be good for his health no matter what this What's that, Munchausen's disease? Is that what it's called? Munchausen's syndrome, where you like, you think you're sick or you pretend to be sick?
Maybe?
There's like that by proxy. I know that's a thing. Maybe that's what's going on with him. Whereas mom like is insisting he's sick, even though he probably isn't, or maybe might not be.
Munchausen syndrome, a mental condition in which a person repeatedly seeks medical attention for falsified, exaggerated, or self-inflicted symptoms.
And there's a by proxy version of that, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, I wonder if that's what's going on here.
Yeah, something like that.
We go there and he's super healthy and fit because all he has to do is just lift weights all day, and he's like super ripped. He's like, wonder I'll just punch the ditchlings in the face. Street smart. You were pretty quick to cut in when I asked Stella about her thing with the cars. Now that she's not around, can you tell me what's up with Stella and cars? So what's actually going on with Reese's Pieces? What's up with your brother? Have you ever thought about living somewhere else? Why do you still live here? This town is a dead end. Can you please drive me out of town like right now? Do you have any other theories besides what we talked about at the I bet it's fun to play a character who's just desperately trying to get the away from whatever's happening, but just can't seem to do it. Do we want to street smart it up just cause? But I mean, I feel like it's digging into Stella's. I want Stella to tell me what's going on with the cars if she's going to tell us.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
We also need to, I guess, make use of street smarts. This is the guaranteed she's not going to option, I guess.
Yeah.
Because we have this where she probably will.
Or we could just ask about Reese or whatever.
I'm assuming that someone that she cared about. She was probably in an accident and someone died.
Yeah.
I think she said her parents are dead. I think you said in the last few episodes that her parents probably died in a car accident when she was in there, and that gave her the phobia of it or something.
Yeah.
What's actually going on with Reese? Good question. I wish I knew. His mom's been saying he's sick for years, and it's not like she's wrong about it. Munchausen by proxy. He's been a wreck the few times I've seen him. He might be convinced that he's sick just because she keeps telling him so when she's a doctor.
Or she could be doing something to him that's making him sick.
Could be like that soup thing from Sixth Sense. Ugh.
Yeah.
That's rough. Yep. Period. And then 3 hours of silence as we drive to the mine. It's like we get there and it's like, man, Stella's gonna take like 4 more hours to get here.
Yeah.
You ever thought about living somewhere else? Yeah, this wasn't the plan, and it still isn't. I was actually a couple years into vet school, top of my class, might I add, when my dad died. My mom wasn't up for running the store, and my brother, well, you'll meet Miles if you haven't already. I only wanted to take a semester off, help them get back on their feet, but it's been a year and a change now. It's not just about my family, too. The general store, that's the general store of America, guys. If it winds up going under, it's hard not to imagine the whole town collapsing with it, and with it the American spirit. Maybe I'll get to go back next semester. I can't believe that the general store, the linchpin of America's culture and identity, is here in Scarlet Hollow.
It seemed pretty small for being that important.
I'd say welcome to the Dead Dads Club, but I don't actually know if my dad is dead. What the f is his line?
There are a lot of dead parents in this game.
What is with this character you can play that insists on Dead Parent Club? No, thank you. I'm not choosing that. Stop trying to give me this option. Just, can I opt out?
Yeah.
Vet school, just like Stella's mom. You'd be a great vet, I say, based on nothing.
You know who would be really good at being a vet? Someone who can actually talk to animals.
I'd be a damn good vet. I could literally, they just show up and be like, hey, what's up? What's wrong? They'd be like, this idiot thinks I'm sick, but I'm just constipated. Can you give me some laxatives? Okay,
yeah.
Chase your dreams. I'm sure they'll be okay without you. You shouldn't wait on other people for permissions to live your life. Helping your family like this is admirable. Maybe you should stay here. Do you really think you're going to go back into school? Vet school, just like Stella's mom.
Yeah.
You know, I never really thought of it that way, but yeah, I guess you're right. There are other vets. Okay.
Tell her she'd be a great vet, I guess.
You'd be a great vet. I don't have any reason to think that, though.
Yeah, I guess.
Let's close this out with one more choice. End of the episode. What's the last choice we get for this episode? You shouldn't wait on other people for permission to live you on your life. That certainly was a sentence I said. A little harsh, but I guess you're not wrong. That was harsh.
I guess, apparently.
I suppose it's hard to think about what I want with other people relying on me like this. I appreciate the vote of confidence. Not a lot of people here share your perspective. All right, well. We're going to go ahead and get to know Kaneeka a little better next time on Scarlet Hollow. Go ahead and cruise at this safe-ass 15 miles per hour in the 60 zone.
Oh, she's decreased speed while we've been talking.
Well, all the other cars got really fast that made her nervous, so she slowed down. She entered the 60 from the 45, guys. She just keeps slowing down until eventually she's like golf cart speed.
We're driving down the road, and we see Stella come up behind us and pass us walking.
Pass us walking. She like catches up. We've gone so slow. Oh, jeez.